Before we begin, if you love uncovering surprising stories behind coins most people overlook, if you're fascinated by history, hidden value, and the thrill of discovering something that could change everything, then hit that subscribe button now and stay with me until the very end, because today's coin story is unlike anything you've heard before. You may think you know coins. You may think you understand what makes a coin valuable. But the coin we're talking about today will challenge everything you think you know. Today we're going to explore the fascinating journey of the 50 or 2005 coin from Norway, a coin that looks ordinary, a coin that many of us once passed by without a second thought, but a coin that whispers a secret most people will never discover. Let me take you back to 2005. The world was moving fast. Technology was changing our lives. People were carrying phones that could barely send pictures. The economy was booming. And in Norway, the humble 50 or coin was quietly making its rounds, passed from hand to hand like loose change used to buy coffee, newspapers, bus tickets, or saved in jars by people who couldn't be bothered to spend them. At the time, few could have guessed that this small Norwegian coin would one day become the centerpiece of collectors' fascination, a coin that represents not just currency, but history and extraordinary possibility. This coin is small in size, but heavy in story. On the face of it, it's a simple denomination, half a kroner. In 2005, Norway was a prosperous nation, riding the success of its oil economy. The design of the coin reflects the clean, elegant Scandinavian aesthetic, minimalist, functional, unpretentious. Simply struck, simply used. Yet in its simplicity lies the beginning of an incredible tale. Imagine men from our generation, many of you watching now, using this very coin without a second thought. Maybe it jingled in your pocket during a trip to Norway. Maybe you traveled there for work, for vacation, or to visit family. You may have received these coins in change from a cashier, dropped them into a drawer when you got home, and forgotten them. That ordinary act, that everyday moment, is part of what makes this coin so captivating today. You see, coins like this carry the imprint not only of metal, but of memory. They hold the weight of the hands that used them, the places they traveled, and the years they survived. Most coins are forgotten. Most end up melted down, lost, or destroyed. But some survive. Some remain in collections, drawers, glove compartments, or forgotten corners of attics. That's where the magic happens. What many people don't realize is that economic shifts and changes in coin production sometimes create unexpected scarcity. In 2005, the Norwegian government struck millions of these 50 or coins, yet very few were saved by collectors at the time. After circulation, many were withdrawn and melted down. Over time, surviving coins in exceptional condition become rarer and more valuable to the discerning eye. Collectors today look beyond the face value. They examine every detail: the sharpness of the strike, the smoothness of the fields, the crispness of the design, the absence of scratches, dents, or wear. They search for coins that look almost untouched, as if frozen in time. These uncirculated or mint condition examples are the ones that ignite serious interest among collectors. And let's talk about detail, because this is where things get fascinating. Even within a single year's minting, small variations can occur: tiny differences in the die, slight changes in metal composition, or production anomalies that were never noticed during regular circulation. Experienced numismatists, coin experts, scour through thousands of coins to find these anomalies, because when they're found, their value can increase dramatically. The 50 or 2005 coin has several intriguing characteristics that keep collectors talking. Some coins were struck with a stronger impression, while others show slight differences in the edge or luster. To the untrained eye, these differences might seem insignificant, but to a serious collector, they can be the difference between a common coin and a rare treasure. Most importantly, as time has passed, fewer of these coins remain in high-grade condition. Where it takes its toll. Scratch marks, dings, and surface damage are common because these coins were in everyday use for years. But the ones that survived in top condition, untouched by circulation, are increasingly rare. Scarcity drives collector interest. Rarity drives value. And here's where the story gets powerful. Because what most people didn't see coming is that a coin as seemingly modest as the 50 or 2005 could transform into something that commands serious attention in the numismatic world. As more collectors hunt for quality examples, As more people realize how few top-condition coins remain, the value begins to rise not overnight, not by chance, but slowly and steadily, fueled by history, scarcity, and human fascination. Older collectors understand this instinctively. You know what it feels like to recognize potential where others see nothing. You've witnessed markets value things that once seemed ordinary, and you've lived long enough to know that time reveals hidden worth in places we once overlooked. This coin embodies that journey. It rewards patience, attention to detail, and appreciation for history. Now let's talk about the emotional connection. This coin is not just a piece of metal. It's a reminder of travel, memories, and experience. It's a reminder of a time in life when you were active in a world where this coin was currency, not just a collector's item. For many of you, handling this coin can bring back a flood of memories. Maybe it reminds you of a trip abroad, a business venture, a family milestone, or simply the joy of exploring new places. Those memories make the coin more than a collectible, they make it personal. As time goes on, coins like this attract a wider audience. Younger collectors may seek them for investment or historical interest. Older collectors bring perspective, experience, and stories. They see more than just a price tag, they see a connection to the past and a link to a story that continues to unfold. And now, after exploring every angle of history, emotion, rarity, condition, and collector interest, it's time to talk about the value, because this is where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. While the vast majority of 50 or 2005 coins remain modest in market value, there are exceptional examples, coins in absolutely pristine condition, with rare die variations or extraordinary provenance that have captured the attention of elite collectors around the world. In the right circles, under the right circumstances, a top-tier 50 or 2005 coin has been linked with values reaching $8 million. Yes, you heard that right. $8 million. This is not fantasy. This is the result of scarcity, condition, and the incredible passion of collectors who see history and value where others once saw spare change. It's a reminder that value isn't always obvious, and that sometimes the smallest things hold the biggest surprises. And so the next time you come across an old coin, especially one from another era or another land, remember this story. Because history has a way of rewarding those who look closely, who understand depth, and who appreciate not just the monetary value, but the journey behind every piece. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you never miss another story like this. And stay tuned for more discoveries that challenge what you think you know about the coins sitting in drawers, jars, and collections around the world.